All-American brands, all-American savings. It's Franklin Sussex Auto Mall's All-American Markdown event. You'll find hair-raising presidential markdowns on every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram truck.
Like a new 2018 Jeep Compass Latitude, just $169 a month. Or a new 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, just $179 a month.
Plus, with every vehicle purchase, get a big screen TV. But you better hurry. The markdowns and TVs will be gone by February 28th.
Ram Truck Month.
I never had so many basketball players be here and say what an impact I had on their lives. And it really, really beats the W's and the L's, because now they're parents, they're taking care of their kids, and it's just a thankless thing.
Well deserved, and Rick started the program back in '69, instilled a lot of things into all his players. It was an extension of his family. He loved to coach. We loved to play for him. And it wasn't just about winning and losing. It was about, all the things that come along with being a team. He instilled that into us, and we're all better for it today.
It was a great evening here in Hopatcong. The small township of Hopatcong, or borough of Hopatcong. Coach Fincken meant so much to all the student athletes growing up. He was such a positive influence on so many students coming through Hopatcong, especially in the 70s. I consider him one of the founding fathers of Hopatcong athletics in the 70s. We opened the doors in 1969. So he was one of the founding fathers and had such a positive influence on establishing this school district and this small community. Nothing but fond memories, and we thank them all very much.
What a great night here, honoring Rich Finken, naming the old barn after him. And Jim Tolman's been part of this program as long as Coach Finken. He was a freshman on the first team in '69.
First year I was a freshman myself. I wasn't part of the varsity team, but I was part of the program. And, like most new schools, we're getting our feet wet and getting going. And we had some players, and as the next couple of years unfolded, Rick did a good job of molding those guys together and adding a couple of pieces, and we wound up being successful real early.
So Hopatcong team, right out of the gate, had success, and in the first 7 years, they were going to section finals and really helped put Sussex County basketball on the map.
I was lucky because that very fortunate, had good kids. As I said, the teams back in the 70s, 73, 72, the ice broke. That's when Eddie Schilling came here. And he was just a fantastic player. He scored 976 points in 2 years. And, of course, backing up after that, we had Cerezo and Leslie, and things just fell into place. Those two guys were the first two that were teammates that scored 1,000 points together in the same team, same year.
Coach Finken has coached some great players, 7 1,000-point players. If you want to throw 6 out of those scored 1,000. One scored 2,000, and that's the great Dennis Tobin.
He was such an outstanding player. I had him in the 8th grade come to camp with us, and his freshman year, when he started off with the varsity, Cerezo and Leslie, and I think he averaged something like 12, maybe 14 points. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to it. But he blended right in with some of the bigger guys, and it was tough because a lot of people do not accept a freshman coming in to a varsity program because he's taking a spot from somebody. But there was no one better than him.
He was one of the reasons why I got into education. He, along with the other teachers in our school building, had a positive influence on me. So when I graduated, college, that is what I wanted to do, and I stayed local as a teacher and coach, as you know, and had a real good time. And it was also a fun time in the early days coaching against Coach Finken. We had a lot of good times.
Coach Finken is not about the wins and losses. He had 369 wins, plenty of them, but he was more about teaching the young players how to be better people, and later in life, it paid off for them, and that's what he appreciates, and so do his former players.
The first game against Montville, when the referee said, "Oh, you're starting off with 18 technicals," that was no lie.
Right.
And I said, "Not in my house." I says, "I don't have to cheat to win. I want to win right.